welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, thank you so much for joining. Before we get into this video, go ahead and take a moment out to subscribe. Alright, thank you so much for that. So today I will be showing you all how I'm going to prep for the rain that's about to come. So I'm going to go ahead and put on my gloves. Today I'll be wearing gloves. I'm not gonna lie, I've been doing better with putting gloves on, but I really just love the way the earth feels under my nails. But my nails doesn't love it, especially the acrylic ones. But I need to get rid of some more leaves that's on my tomato plants. And there's so many tomatoes on here, my goodness. Tomatoes have not ripened yet. And I'm almost tempted to pick them and just sit them in the windowsill and let them ripen. But I at least want them to look like they're trying to get there a little bit. And before I do that, I picked these up from Walmart, some summer squash, zucchini, because I don't know what's going on with the ones that I got from Dollar Tree. I think that they're just not germinating, or maybe I'm just a little impatient right now because I really want some zucchini. We eat it almost weekly. No, definitely weekly, not almost weekly. We eat zucchini a lot, but for some strange reason, it just has not popped up for me. And I don't want to get any more crops or food from the store, you know, like already grown, because I've noticed, like, and I'll show y'all, like my cucumber plant is doing really well. That's just some weeds that I grabbed from out the ground, because I know with the rain and such, the weeds get out of control. I try my best to keep a hold on them and make sure that they don't go too crazy. But let me know in the comment section if y'all have any recommendations besides going through and hand picking your weeds. What else are y'all doing? I had seen somebody did something with like vinegar, and I forget what else. I have to watch the video, and it's supposed to be all natural and it's not supposed to hurt your plants. But I'm kind of hesitant on doing that, just putting vinegar with my foods, like spraying it or pouring it on the ground, because I know when I'm cleaning my fruits and my vegetables, it's killing whatever pest or whatever might be. I'm like, ooh, I seen a bee. So that's why I kind of looked away. I'm like, I don't want to get stung. And I accidentally stepped on my cabbage plant while I'm running my mouth. I wasn't even paying attention and stepped on my plant. Hopefully it'll be okay. But here is the broccoli. I cut all of these out, and I don't know if they're going to grow back, but I'm going to try to over summer the broccoli so that in the fall seasons, whenever it starts to get a little cooler out, hopefully it'll still be okay. But I'll definitely let you all know on that progress. But I do need to get rid of some of these leaves, and what I'm doing is just getting any leaves that look like this, because I don't want them to rot. They might have just been old leaves that needed to go, but if I leave them on there and then with a week worth of rain, I don't want any of my plants having like diseases and all of that on them, because everything is I kind of try to put a lot of stuff close together, and I want to plant more stuff too, just to kind of keep the pests at bay. And I'm just going to throw all of these in here for now, but I don't want anything to get sick and end up, you know, kind of taking everything else out. But it's so funny that I just mentioned I don't know how to grow my broccoli back, and when I come over here and look, check this out. I just came over here to cut some stuff back, and look, here is a little baby broccoli. So I guess it's just going to grow back on its own, which I'm not mad at it. But I thought broccoli season, I hope y'all were able to see that, I thought broccoli season was done, but apparently it isn't. And what you want to do when you're pulling out like disease or old dead leaves, you want to go ahead and get rid of those ASAP. Because diseases are airborne, so especially when it comes to plants. So yeah, you want to kind of get rid of those as soon as you see them. Somebody said that you could eat the leaves, and I know that you can, They said that the taste of the broccoli leaves are almost like collard greens, but I've been going in on kale, and I'd be scared that I don't want to get like kidney stones or something, because a lot of people be saying they get kidney stones. So, and I know I got a lot of kale in my garden, and I eat it almost every day for like iron purposes and stuff, but I'm gonna leave the collard green broccoli leaves alone for now and maybe revisit that later. Earlier I went to the store to get a bag of soil for the garden. These tomatoes are crazy. Like, and that's what I'm saying. These tomatoes are so big, and it doesn't look like they're trying to turn like red no time soon. And I don't want something to eat them. But y'all, when I say that these tomatoes are literally going crazy, like for real, like they are going crazy. Like, I have to show y'all this. Like, this is freaking huge. I don't think that this camera is doing them any justice. Like, look at this one here at the bottom. And I have some videos that I got planned to share with you all about what I'm gonna do with all these tomatoes. But like, this is freaking huge, man. It's huge. Like, it's as big as the palm of my hand, and I have really big hands. But look at all of these tomatoes. Like, there's so many. And we've been picking these ones because these ones have been turning red. Oh, I gotta get that off of there. These ones have been turning red, and my kids literally eat. They come out to the garden with me in the mornings, and they pick them off fruits, and they eat them. We wash them off, and they just eat a whole tomato like it's an apple. Ooh, this is spinach, or it was spinach, and it is on its way out. See, I'm gonna plant some stuff here, because now that I'm pulling out the stuff that is not meant to be in the heat like this, I have so much space. And that's what I was saying. I was at Walmart, and I had got a really big bag of soil just to kind of make space for stuff. And I noticed over here after the last rain, and you probably can't tell now, but this whole area, all the dirt slid. Like, the rain washed all the dirt into the grass. Like, look over here, you can kind of still see this is grass. This is where the garden ends, and all my dirt, my mulch, I'm like, what? How did that happen? So I will be getting the big bag. I'll probably wait for my son, because I don't want to pick up something heavy. A little over half an acre of land, so yeah, that's a little walk with a big heavy bag. Oh my gosh, what? I don't know what that is, but I literally felt it on my back. I think it was on its way to my garden. Well, not on my back, but like, whew, that was scary. That was weird. Like, I'm like, what in the heck just flew? It was an eagle, or I don't know what that was. And this is where, oh no, never mind, it grew, y'all. Look. Okay, so I was saying that the squash, I went to go buy some more because of the one in the Dollar Tree. It never popped up, but look, if you look really closely, it actually did. So let me go ahead and get my $2 back for that squash. But I think since the spinach is gone, I'm about to go ahead right now and plant me right over here, because look, there's so much empty space. This was spinach here. It was like a row. There was like 5 or 6 of them, and now it's gone. So I'm going to plant me some more spinach, or not spinach, some more zucchini. But this is the pack of zucchini I got, and somebody said if you buy Harlem, you'll never have to buy them again. So I guess you can, I don't know, can you propagate zucchini plants? I'm sure you could. You could probably propagate almost anything. But I got these, which were $2, whereas the ones that I got from the Dollar Tree were $4. So I think I'm gonna just keep them though, because I need to get new seeds, because the ones I got like a big giant container like 3 years ago, and I feel like some of the stuff just does not grow, or maybe I'm just being a little impatient. But I'm super happy to see this. Like, it popped up. So let me go ahead and plant some more zucchini. Wow. All right, let me figure out where I'm gonna put this. I still gotta go get that soil from out my car, but I don't know if I'll have time to do it today. And y'all, like y'all know, I use my foot to measure I have everything about a foot apart, but I don't know, maybe I'll do a foot and a half over here. And something that's new to me, because I have been doing things, I don't know, like this is my first time sowing seeds directly into the ground. Oh, this was the same exact seed, summer squash. Girl, that's crazy. I don't know. This one is gray zucchini, and this one is Fort Hook. I think I want to plant this though. Ooh, I don't know, the bees are out here and they are going crazy. So I'm not going to be cheap today, even though I want to. I'm going to plant one of the Harlem ones, just because I don't know, I just want to plant one because I want to see if I can propagate it. Okay, that's why. So I'm taking out one of my Harlem seeds. I only plant one of these because, yeah, I be trying to save as much as I can. But I found out, y'all, I noticed that I was too deeply planting my seeds, and it seems like it takes forever for them to sprout. So a method that I've been using, and I would show you better if I had my fresh soil from out the car, but I just been like, oh, there's a bee. Oh my gosh, oh, if I get stung, man. So I just been shaking soil over it and watering it in, and let me see if I have any popsicle sticks. So, and I haven't been labeling anything because I'm out here enough to know what I'm planting, but I see, oh, I know where popsicle stick is. That's my okra. I know I have plenty of popsicle sticks by the okra. This kale is, I love it, like, I love it. Oh, there it goes, popsicle stick. Woo, them knees, honey. But I just stick a popsicle stick by the plants. I'll remember not to step on it and to water. And I'm gonna do one more because caring is sharing and sharing is caring, all that good stuff. That's almost 2 feet apart. And I'm not only trying to grow food for me, but for anybody else who might need some. So that was a weed under there, under all of that mulch. So I'm gonna go ahead and stick one of these Dollar Tree ones that worked. Don't be sleeping the Dollar Tree plants now. And if you're doing an in-ground garden, go ahead and start your seeds, because I've noticed a lot of those big box stores, I haven't been to a small nursery yet, but a lot of the big box stores, they end up sick. Like, I always have disease problems. So a lot of stuff I did get from big box stores, but now that I've seen that things have been working, now that I've seen that the things have been working, I will no longer be doing that. I will be planting all my stuff from seeds. But I found me another popsicle stick. I'm just gonna stick it in this area here, so I know that there's something growing here. And that little shimmy, shimmy, shimmy method, instead of like piling on or caking on dirt, oh my goodness, I love it, because I've been seeing results. And it's getting hot out here. I can feel the sun beaming. All right, sorry about that, y'all. My camera died, and on top of that, it was so hot. I had to wait until the sun went down before I could finish even talking to y'all or anything, but I'm back in the garden. The sun went down some. It's around 6 o'clock. I'm back in the garden. I think before my camera died, I was showing you all my squash, and I planted a few squash plants. So I gotta get my seeds. Hold on, I gotta prop my camera so I can grab my seeds. And it is so messy back here, y'all. So I apologize in advance, but gardening is not always pretty. And I know for me, I be having stuff kind of like everywhere, unless I'm like coming back here and like, okay, too much clutter, too much stuff. Listen, the kids were crying, I was burning up, sweating, all of that. So I ditched everything and said I'm gonna come back out in a little bit. And if you live in Georgia, you know just how bad the weather can be. And I planted some more squash. I think I did 2. And I was trying to be patient with this corn. So I planted 3 corn rows, 3 corns in a row, right? So over here, and like these gardening tools, I left them here intentionally like that because my kids will walk the garden with me sometimes and they'll step all over everything. So these are all wildflowers that I planted, and when we just had our last rain, they all sprouted up really nicely, right? But y'all, I have so many little sticks in the ground to show where my plants are, but those are wildflowers there. And then over here is corn, and I think some of my wildflowers kind of got wild and spread it out in other places. But I'm trying to be patient with this corn that is kind of acting like it doesn't want to sprout. And obviously I had the same problem with the oh my gosh, I can't believe I just touched my hair with these dirty gloves, Lord. So I had the same problem with the squash and thinking that the squash wasn't growing or the zucchini wasn't growing, but obviously y'all seen that it was. I don't know what it is, but this hot is making me like more hot. So I'm debating right now if I want to go ahead and put some more corn in the ground, but I really think that, because I don't know if y'all can tell, but the ground is cracking. I think the sun gets really bright like right here, and that's why I have my strawberry patch over there too, because it's kind of a little shaded on the other half of the garden, and then over here it's like full-on sun. Yeah, you're gonna get it. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and try some more corn seeds, because I have not seen anything pop up, and I just love putting the stuff in the ground right before rain, because I literally don't be having to come out and like water and all of that. Like the rain, it makes everything grow nicely. So I'm gonna go ahead and stick 2 more of these in the ground. I might do, you know what, I think I'm gonna just do them all over. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do, but I'm definitely gonna do something, because I want to grow corn. I never grew corn before, and I plan on getting some chickens or some livestock and such eventually, and I want to be able to feed my livestock from the garden as well. That way I'm not spending additional money on buying food. I want my animals to be able to eat right from the backyard. So let me get my tool. This half of the garden definitely triggers my OCD, because it just looks so messy over here. Like it looks just like chaos. Like the compost bins, I don't know where the lids are, so I've been using this metal plate, and yeah, it's kind of driving me crazy. So I can't wait to one day hopefully be able to invest in some actual compost bins. That's definitely goals. But I'm just gonna go ahead and dig a little hole and put my corn seeds over here. I'm gonna do 2 because I read online for pollination purposes you want to plant 2 corns together. So I'm thinking that meant 2 corn seeds together. So stick them in. I'm gonna lay those ones right there. And I told y'all what I do. I just shimmy the dirt on top of my seeds because if not, I feel like they just don't grow. And I also need to find me a popsicle stick, which I have plenty by my Oprah. Put a popsicle stick. Oh no, that one broke. Okay, I gotta find another popsicle stick. Let's see. I have these all over the ground, but I also have some in the house too. So this one I had to just steal from the watermelon plants, and because they already sprouted. And I'm excited for watermelon this year. I wasn't able to do watermelon last year due to me being postpartum and just not having the space for anything gardening last year. But when I did it about 2 or 3 years ago, the watermelons, they turned out really, really nice. Like, they grew beautifully. And let me just show y'all real quick, because I started my watermelon seeds too. I'm all over the place, but I started my watermelon seeds too. And there they go. There's one right, oh, my camera's so blurry. Okay, there's one right here, and then I did another one over here. And this whole back half, which is about 20 feet, maybe like 25, but I'm dedicating this to my heavy feeders, which are my fruits. So I got my grape tree. I stole this one off of my deck. I was growing it in a pot, but I decided to stick it in the ground because we all know everything grows better in the ground. And over here next to it, I have a row of wildflowers, which I need to plant some more because it doesn't look like a lot of them sprouted, but that's just for pollinating reasons. And then remember, I've been telling you I was putting watermelon over here. So there's the watermelon, and here's my strawberry patch. And I gotta come back here and just dig out all of these weeds. Hopefully I could do it. I might do it on a rainy, like when it's raining. I like to do that because the soil is really wet and easy to work with when it's raining compared to digging up on dry soil. And I definitely want to get a hold on it before the weeds kind of try to take over any more than what they already have. Let me get back to what I was doing, but I'm gonna steal this popsicle stick. Well, oh, never mind, I can't even steal this. When I say I literally put popsicle sticks all over my garden area just so that I'm familiar where something is growing at, I have, and it looks like I need to go in the house and bring me out more popsicle sticks because those ones are rotten. But I don't feel like going in the house and having to just do all of that, so I'm probably just gonna see if I can find me some sticks or something just as a placeholder until I get to the yard. But while I'm back here walking, I still have these corn seeds in my hand. So I also have to tend to my peach tree. Like, I know you all see it and it is beautiful. I'm not gonna say that it's not, but it's kind of like out of control. And I've noticed too that a lot of the fruit is going rotten. And let me tell you, having a garden is work. Okay, it's work. You're always going to find something that you need to do or tend to or take care of or clean up. It's almost like having a second home, or even like a job. It really is a job. It really is. So I gotta get my step stool and try to climb up my step stool or my little step ladder, whatever you want to call it, to remove some of that fruit. And I also need to cut it back, and I've been cutting it back for the parts that I could reach, but the parts that I can't reach I've been leaving. And I want to say it has to be at least 12 foot tall, y'all. Like, it has to be at least 12 feet. And there's fire ants on it, so I'm like kind of scared. I've been asking my husband to help me cut it down. We just haven't had the time to do it yet. But I'm definitely going to do something with it, and I need to ASAP because I don't want it to grow so much out of control to where I can't maintain it. And I almost feel like I'm having a hard time maintaining it now. Like all of these peaches that's like clustered together, like look at this one is like black, has all these dots on it. I need to just go ahead and pull that off. And I know that none of these ones that are trying to grow, they're not going to do that great, because for the simple fact of, one, there's too many fruits to a branch. Like, let's look at this one. This one, I don't know if it's getting it, but this has so many, like, and it's making the tree heavy. So I kind of be nervous too, because I'm like, man, if the wind blows hard enough, or we get like a really bad storm, or I don't know, a hurricane or a tornado, who knows? Like, you never, well, I'm not about water like that. So definitely a tornado, like the wind, I just feel like it's going to end up making my tree fall over, for the simple fact of, y'all probably can't tell, but it's kind of leaned over towards one side. Like, it's super heavy on this side, and then on this side there's not really much to it. And it doesn't help that the landscapers have not been out to cut our grass, because it's kind of high over there. So like, even walking over there, I'm like, I'm a little bit afraid of the peach tree. Like, I'm scared of it a little bit. Like, there's so many little ants and critters and all that stuff. So I'm gonna try to pull off some of those. Oh, a bee. I don't know what's been going on, but these like wasps and hornets, they have been swarming in the garden lately. Oh my gosh, look at this. Can y'all see this? Okay, I probably have to take the grow bag off, but let me go over here and put my corn in the ground before I forget. I was supposed to be finding sticks or just something to hold place for, I have an idea. Something to hold place for the corn before I forget. All right, I found a wooden stake, so I'm just going to use the wooden stake. Was there already a corn there, or is that a rock? Okay, that's a rock or a pebble. I'm gonna put two over here and just shimmy some soil over top of it. And that's all I do to plant my seeds. Before I go back over to the apple tree, I'm gonna water these in, because I'll forget. I will forget to water them in if I don't. And I want to show y'all the apple on the apple tree. It's super little though. It's like really small, but it's turning red. So maybe we'll have many apples this year. I've had the apple tree for 4 years now. No, I had the apple tree for 3 years now, and it's just now starting to fruit, which we didn't think it would. My husband's been telling me, like, oh baby, you need to just go ahead and pull it out the ground. But I'm like, I don't want to just pull it out the ground. If you know me, you know that nature, or just even just the environment, is something that I really care for a lot. Like, I'm the recycler, I'm the turn off all the lights, save all the energy. That's what can we do to cut down how much resources we're using. Like, yeah, that's really how I am. But let me go ahead and fill up this water jug so I can water in my corn seeds, even though it's hot and I'm sweating. All right, the water can has water in it, and one day, because the garden is literally on the opposite side, like it's not close to the house at all, and so hopefully one day, ooh, the wasps out here is like, they're scaring me, like really bad. And it's literally right at the corn where I put the corn at. Whew. Waiting for the wasp to move, so I'll have to revisit that in a second, because I don't want to be out here bothering nobody's stuff. So I'm just gonna let the wasp do what it does. And let me show y'all this. apple on the apple tree that I just noticed. I haven't really been walking the garden that much, y'all. I've been in this mindset where it's like, my mindset has literally been, oh, there's nothing to do, nothing's changed. I'll walk out, I'll see what I can grab really quick. But I haven't really been like all into the garden because I haven't really been home, honestly. Like, I've been trying to do everything else but be at home to keep my house clean. So I do my morning walk, I do my night walk, and then that be it. I haven't really been out here like that. But where is it? Let me see. Whoa! Is that a, there's something. Oh my God. Hold on. What in the heck? I don't play about bugs. You would think that because I'm into nature like that, that bugs don't really scare me, but they do. Woo! Listen, I gotta get my nerves together, honey, because I don't know if this bug is alive or dead, but it's big and it's black and it's scary. Okay. I don't know what that is. Oh my gosh, I don't know what that is. I'm scared. I don't know what that is. Y'all might not be able to see this apple because I can't tell if it is dead or not. It's not moving. Oh shoot. It's a beetle. And I feel like, I don't know if it's good for the garden or not. But yeah, it's gonna have to go because these are the only apples that we got. Like, we got 4 apples on the apple tree, literally. And yeah, so I gotta find something to get the beetle off the apple tree. I'm so scared. Okay, let's find something. Found one of my plant hangers. Oh my gosh, it's moving. I think I'm gonna throw up. Listen, I do not play with bugs. I do not play. I do not play. I'm like, I don't want nothing to fly in my hair. But I'm gonna try and get it off the apple tree. And it's like in there. Got it off. Not sure where the beetle went, y'all. Okay, but I think I flicked it on the ground. Or did it fly? Do beetles fly? I don't know, but it's not on the apple tree right now. Pretty sure it'll be back. So let me just go ahead and show y'all really quick. Look, the apple is turning red. Y'all see that? It's turning red. I don't know if I should be happy right now because they're super, super small. I feel like I should remove the one that's trying to ripen. Let me know in the comment section what you all would do if you're an experienced or semi-experienced gardener. 3 to 1 branch. Is that too many to have on the apple tree? Should I remove one so that the other one can get big? But for now, I'm gonna put the, I think these are called grow bags, right? I don't know what they're called, but the gardening bags, whatever, back around it so nothing is eating it. Oh my gosh, I'm so creeped out right now. Like, I didn't see so much stuff in the garden today, and it might not be a big deal to y'all, but it's a big deal to me. So let me see if the wasp has left yet, if I'm allowed to go back over to the corn. And no, it did not. So I don't know about watering the corn, but I want to show you all my cucumber plant that I started from seed about a month or 2 ago. Probably hasn't even been that long, maybe about 6 weeks. So this is the cucumber. Well, there's actually 2. and I've been trying to train it to grow up either these 2 tray leaves or the one in the back that has the beans on it. And just in case y'all didn't know, beans grow well with cucumbers because it helps boost all the nitrogen and soil and all of that good stuff. So I think that's why they're really flourishing. No yellow leaves, nothing. I hope that they don't turn yellow after I said that, but I've been trying to train it, but I'm kind of like, I don't know if I need to or not, because some people, I've been watching and reading videos and stuff on, you know, YouTube University, and some people say that they let theirs kind of like grow on the lower ground. Some people like theirs to be raised up. So I'm like, I'm just gonna let it do whatever it wants to do. But I see that there's cucumbers growing on it. There's a lot of flowers. I have not, oh, I gotta take this leaf out. I have not seen any cucumbers on it as of yet. I think that one was just yellow because it was on the ground and old, but let's see. Yeah, there's no cucumbers on here that are like big enough to pick, but it's well on its way. And then right here are more wildflowers and just flowers in general. And I kind of need to put some more. I want to put more, like originally I wanted wildflowers to perimeter my entire garden, but I just really haven't gotten around to doing that. And then back here, right behind the cucumber plant is, oh, I need to tie this up. I think I got something to tie that up, but this is a sunflower, and looks like the seedling seeds or leaves are gone, they're dying off. And I also started that from seed as well. And then in the back, like I said, are the beans, and I'm probably not even going to eat these ones. These ones I'm not a fan of. Or are these snap peas? Yeah, these are actually snap peas. So yeah, we might be eating those. I know my little girl, she loves them. But over here is, oh, is the bee going? Okay, the bee's going so I can water my plants. But over here is edamame, and I probably need to take one of these out. But those are my favorite. I actually have 4. I have one over there by the strawberries, and then I have these 3 here, which I might dig one up and transplant it somewhere else in the garden. Haven't really decided yet, but let me go ahead and water this section because it's like sandy over here, and I haven't been watering the garden at all due to the fact that we just got over, like, we've had a couple of day break from all of like the crazy rain. It rains for a week, thunderstorms non-stop. But this section over here, I have been having to water. I'm going to hold off on watering the flowers because it's still pretty sunny over here, but the stuff that I just stuck in the ground, I'm gonna go ahead and water it. And I think that that might be another reason why I haven't seen the corn pop up, is because it gets so dry out here, and I have not been like coming to water the corn every single day or every other day, or however whenever it gets dry. But while I'm watering stuff, I'm gonna go ahead and water those squash seeds that I stuck in the ground. Oh no, the seeds started swimming. I didn't put that one in deep enough. Definitely didn't plant those ones in deep enough, because as soon as I went to water it, maybe I overwatered too, it started swimming. But I know I've been telling y'all that I'm going to share with you my patio garden, and it's under construction because I have been taking stuff out of pots and sticking it in the ground. So the only thing that I really have growing on my patio right now is a bunch of flowers and herbs, and then potatoes, onions, and I got all my house plants outside. But my patio is another one that I need to go ahead and do a deep, like, you know, it's kind of another trigger area because of the rain. The rain keeps getting all the leaves, and my rug is just like dirty, and so I gotta vacuum it, I gotta sweep it, I gotta cut some stuff off. Like, I gotta go to my patio and do a lot. So hopefully eventually one day I'm going to be able to share with y'all my patio garden, because I definitely have two. Not nearly as much things that I have growing in the ground, but definitely potatoes and onions. I might, oh, and I also have ginger up there too. It looks like one of my tomato plants are like halfway on the ground. I don't know what happened, because I was out here earlier and everything was fine. I don't know if something ran through here, maybe my dog, I'm not sure. So let me go ahead and pick this up. I'm so scared of the bugs and the bees and stuff right now. Looks like they got tangled on each other. I gotta get some more of my gardening ties so I can tie up some stuff. Oh, there's some right there on the ground. And this tomato. Y'all, when I say these bugs is, I just kept stepping on my cabbage plant. Like, I gotta stay from over there. My pepper plants are clustering at the bottom of the plant, and I'm not really sure why that's happening. I think that there was flowers at the bottom that I didn't pick. Of baby bell peppers, like almost to the ground, and I have to get rid of that. Because I just don't want them on the ground. So I have to figure out, I don't know if I want to cut them now or let them get a little bit bigger, because it looks like they like it there, but it's an eyesore and I feel like it's gonna breed like pests and disease. I'm gonna go ahead and tie up my my sunflower plant, because I just noticed that it looks like it's gotten bigger. And this is the radishes that I've let go to seed. I heard that, well, of course the pollinator bugs, they really like it, or the insects really like it, but I also heard that the pods are really tasty, so I'm letting those get a little bit bigger. And I really want to plant some more lettuce. I think I'm going to go ahead and put some lettuce seeds in the ground. So let me go ahead and tie my sunflower up. Butter crunch, and what is this one? Black seed lettuce. And we use a lot of this. It's the only one I have right now. I'll probably take about, I think I have like 8 in my hand. And the one over here. Oh my gosh, there was a spider? Or is that a cricket? I don't know what. I think that's going to be all I'm going to be able to do today, because I'm literally creeped out by the bugs. If you were able to watch my video until the end, don't forget to go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Leave me a raindrop or a comment in the comment section below, and make sure that your notification bell is on so that when I do post another video, you are getting notified. And I want to thank you so much for watching my video, and I'll catch you next time.